This is Turnkey. I mean, if you want a turnkey farm with good animals and good genetics, this is the type farm that you want. If you like being out in the country and you like having your privacy and being able to manage your own piece of property, this is the place to do it. And when you want to hunt or you want to enjoy it, all you got to do is walk out the back door and you're there. I grew up hunting, and my whole life I wanted to own a piece of property. And my wife and I, about 10 years ago, were able to find this farm and buy it, and we've been working it for the past 10 years. And like I said, extensively for the past 5 or 6 years. I mean, hands-on, really working this farm. I've been doing this a long time, and if I were to walk on this property, never having been here before, I'd probably turn backflips, you know, seeing this farm. I mean, because like I said, it's ready to go. Of course, there's upkeep. You're not going to be able to just walk on here and not keep up the farm, but it takes work to do it. But if you want to be able to own a piece of property and actually use the property from the time you buy it, it's here. One thing that we have really paid attention to on this farm is when we are hunting is stand placement. But what a lot of people don't understand when they get a piece of property is you can go put a stand anywhere and you may get lucky and kill a deer, but knowing where to place a stand and then having a way to get to that stand and get out of that stand so that you're not busting deer and spooking deer and busting them off your property makes a big difference in the success that you're going to have on a piece of property like that. And I've paid a lot of attention to that, and I've intentionally cut paths onto the farm where its sole purpose is so that we have a place to get into the stand and get out of the stand without spooking deer. I would say that it's probably been 97% hunted by bow only. And we do that because not only is it a preference of mine, not only is it just something that I enjoy doing, the pressure that bow hunting takes off of a piece of property when all your neighbors are gun hunting. Like I said, the deer flock to this. When everybody's got a gun out in the fall, when we're bow hunting, all the deer flock to this piece of property. There's no reason for the deer to leave this farm, and we're covered up in them year round. One of the things that has been most gratifying, in addition to being hands-on with your own piece of property and being able to manage a piece of property the way you want to, not the way somebody else is doing it, the way you want to, it's gratifying to see the hard work that you put in. When you're doing it, it's hot and it's sweaty and it's dirty. But at the end of the year, when you start putting those cameras out and you start getting pictures and you see, especially when they're in velvet and then when they shed their velvet and you see what has happened because you put the hard work in, that's a hard feeling to beat. It's bittersweet. I hate to sell it. I actually don't really want to sell it, but we are from Georgia, our family's from Georgia. We've got a family that we want to get back closer to. Got parents that are getting on up in age that we want to be close to and take care of. And from my hometown in Georgia, it's a 9-hour drive to this farm, so it's kind of hard to get here, but it's bittersweet. I hate to let it go. There's part of me that doesn't want to sell it at all. I hope whoever sees this, and if they're interested in this property and they wind up with this property, I hope that they'll enjoy it as much as we did. I hope that they'll continue to work it and have as much success as we've had. It's a rural area. There's not a lot to do here, but if you enjoy the outdoors, I mean, this is your place.
I am super excited to bring you this Muhlenberg 158-acre farm. It has got a fantastic 3-bedroom, 2-bath, barn dominium on it, custom-made cabinets, beautiful on the inside. a spectacular shop with a gun room, bow room to work on your bows, work on your guns. Fantastic living quarters. But what really makes this property set out above all the others is the meticulous work the owner has done to develop an outstanding habitat. You've got tons of cover in fields that is full of early successional growth and high quality food. You've got food plots in place. You have well thought out ingress and egress issues getting to stand placements so you can get in and out without bumping deer. There's a fantastic trail system, mature timber, live water on the property. And if you don't believe me, just click on the button above and look at the game camera photos because the proof is in the pudding. You've got to check out this Muhlenberg 158. Give me a call today. Schedule your private showing.